Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Humankind. So, the plan for today is to first end the war with these guys. They're not the Hittites anymore, they are Persians now. So end the war with these guys and, well, we will see what we get from the peace treaty. We will defeat them, so hopefully we will get something, but I have no idea what to expect. So after we find out what the let's call it a reward is going to be, that will probably affect our plans for the future. That's one thing. And then I would like to focus on these free cities a little bit. I did some research, so I think now I better understand how the assimilation process works. So we have to start with this bar. We always have to fill it up, but more than once. When we fill it up, this large bar that's under the blue one fills up by one, let's say, segment or section. We started here, indifferent, we can't really do anything. As you can see, it's unlocked for us. Then the next one, when we fill up this bar, the large one progresses from indifferent to tolerant. At this point, we can hire their armies as mercenaries. When we fill up this bar again, then here we should get to cordial, which unlocks three more options how we can interact with them. We can buy their resources, we can or they won't attack us anymore, and they will share their vision with us. And we have to then fill up this bar once again to become friendly. And once we become friendly, at that point we will get the option to assimilate them. So I would like to test this. I would like to confirm that I understand this process correctly and try to assimilate them. It's gonna take quite a while, much longer than I expected, but as I said, I want to test it, so that's one thing. And I probably want to, or not probably, I want to also try the same thing here. I already made some investments here. I invested 40 influence and 40 gold before I started recording. We are getting +3. I don't know how to call this. Let's call it influence. We are getting +3 influence per turn after the investment. We are getting +7. And I want to fight for Shush. I think with the Persians, they're interested as well. So I want to try to fight them. Fight them not like militaristically, just fight over them through the influence and try to assimilate them before the Persians do that. I think here we don't have a chance. I'm pretty sure the Persians already have probably even enough influence over them so that they can start assimilating them, I think. So I gave up on this territory. So that's the free cities, and then, well, then we'll see what else we want to do. Not probably, we definitely want to settle another city. I just want to confirm. So we want to attach this territory to our capital. And how does it look like now? There is another territory here. We could attach this territory to Laventa. We settle here and attach 1, 2, 3. Attach these 3 territories to the city. I can't. I could, but I have to be careful with how many territories I attach to each city, because with every territory I attach, it lowers stability of the city. I don't want to. Like attach too many territories to one city. I want to divide it evenly if possible. Okay, but first thing first. Here, these two javelin throwers are, or should be, in range of the scout. So let's try to get rid of him. Probably gonna... No, he's not gonna run away. Might as well. Okay, zoom in. Yeah, this is just a scout, so I'll just... shit. I don't like that the battle is, at least for me, it's always lagging quite a bit. Just 3 units. So I'm a bit nervous what would happen if we are fighting, I don't know, like 20 units on each side. Yeah, I'll take quite a bit of damage from this attack, but it doesn't matter. Just important that we'll get another victory for this during this war, and hopefully that will finally give us the option to end this war. So here, now he's willing to surrender. We have won so decisively that he just gave up. Unfortunately, the only option that we have here is have him pay reparations 1730 gold, which for us is quite a lot of money. We are making like 10 gold per turn in average, so this is great. I was kind of hoping that we could maybe get some territory from him. But sure, I'll take it. I want to end this war. 1730 is nice.
Thank you.
Nice reward. I don't think he'll be willing to immediately trade with us. No.
A proposal for your consideration.
It's not like Civilization where you end the war and then you can immediately be friends. Yeah, we can't buy anything from him. Oh, that's something that I wanted to check. So let's get out of here, and instead we will check these guys. Now when we have money, it's even better for us. I wanted to check if we could buy any resources, and now with almost 2000 gold we could definitely do it. 150, that's quite a lot of money. I think I'm willing to do it. Can we see the exact effect of salt? Here, stability. Most of the luxuries give a little bit of extra stability everywhere, so that's why I'm so interested. Those were Babylonians, right?
Have a seat.
Oh, these
have a
are
glass.
Babylonians.
Let's get to know each other.
Don't have anything. Would you share your maps with me?
What do you say?
No, I'm not paying 184 maps. What do you want? And we trade it here. Be nice to know about more civs, have more trading partners. Would you share your maps with me? No, just straight up refused. So let's check population in both our cities, because I'd like to buy some more units. We currently have 1 army with 4 units down here, and then we have 1 army with 2 units here. We are training a spearman. Let's buy this one. Honestly, I'm gonna buy the other one as well. Now we group up and send this army north and just clear this area. And I wanted to do one more thing, but I don't think we have the population for that. I wanted to get a couple of where are they? Couple of scout riders. Try to find more saves. I think I'll wait though, because we will get more people next turn. We should get +1 population in both our cities. What is this? Oh, right, that's our scout returning home.
Over this way.
Yeah, I'll transform this guy into population. I think it's gonna be in our capital, and then the new population I'll use to get the scout right there. Fine. Next. Oh, by the way, something I forgot to mention. I wanted to talk about that yesterday, or mention that yesterday, I forgot. So I have one last day for recording because the closed beta ends, I think, today midnight, which is like 14 hours from now. Well, I'll see how many videos I can record, but what I want to say is that I'm pre-recording everything. So if you are commenting, keep in mind that I can't like adjust my gameplay. If I made a mistake that you've seen and I didn't adjust in the like following episode, it's because I can't. By the time I uploaded the first episode, I think this whole series will already be recorded. So yeah, I'll still try to answer your comments as much as possible. I just can't adjust my gameplay based on what you recommend. Okay, here we have 250 influence, so that's why we now have the option to lock a wonder. Well, let's check the options that are still available. There is the population. Let's get rid of this pop-up. Persons feel differently about me. That's not surprised. Yeah, we are being ransacked. I think we're gonna lose this outpost, unfortunately. There are just too many hostile units around there. Wonders, how do these work? So for 250 influence, you can, let's say, buy the option to build one of these wonders. After you do that, no one else can claim it. You have it available, but it's pretty expensive to build. When you buy the wonder, it doesn't mean that you already have it. You still have to invest the production into it. Once or until you build it, at least this is how I understand it. Until you build the wonder, you can't buy another one. So here we have to be careful because I don't think we'll be able to build two. They are really expensive. Like we are talking dozens of turns. So roads gives, all of them give stability. So we want to see what's the effect. What are the other effects? Militia are not lost over time during sieges. I don't really plan on being that defensive so that this would be super relevant. Lighthouse of Alexandria gives vision height, vision range. +5 vision range is pretty damn good. But I also don't think that's something we are interested in. Naval units, combat strength, movement. Doesn't exactly fit to what we want to do. Mausoleum, that's a bit more interesting. 1% signs per district on city or outpost. This scale up quite nicely to the late game, but I don't think we have time to make it to the late game, unfortunately. Statue of Zeus, I like this one because that's a lot of extra stability. Extra fate on top of that, not really our main focus, but this is so much stability that just the stability actually is something that might convince me to lock the statue. The other option for me are the pyramids because those reduce the district cost by 25%. That's a nice discount. Now, let's get the statue of Zeus. It is 250 influence. That's quite a lot, especially when we want to like settle new cities. But I think it's worth it. Good. So you guys will move this way. We will group up. Excellent. Then you will move this way. I want to stay as far away from these. Oh, never mind. There is someone here. Damn it. And how are we doing? Population-wise, good. And good. So now, I wanted to get those scout raiders. They're only 160. That's one. Two. I think I'm gonna pay for the fountain, and now we have 434. You know what? Let's pay for one more. Speed up the population growth again. And now we're gonna build some of these buildings, not districts. We do have horses in the capital, so we'll start with animal barns, flood irrigation, sure. I think I might actually build everything. Do we have forests? We do have a few. There, I think this is what we're gonna build now. How long would the wonder take? Just out of curiosity. Way too long. We first need to get more people. And you first have to finish those artisan quarters. And after that, I don't think I want to build animal barns here. But I want granary, I want flood irrigation. We do have access to copper here, so we're gonna build the forge, and then we're gonna get the house of scribes. We have to build these buildings. Next. Please don't attack me. Where is Nash? Nash is here, so we are starting to convert some of the Persian territories, okay. And this is change reputation. Oh, someone that we've not met yet became traitor. Okay. Now, I want to see what's gonna happen when I attack this, let's say, army. Because it clearly belongs to Durkrigalzu. Am I gonna lose some influence? Or are these guys considered independent after they spawn? What exactly are we fighting? 2 archers. I think we can do this... let's just do it manually. I don't want to accidentally lose the javelin here. This looks fine. Yeah, they moved all the way back. Nothing that I can do about that. And the other one is probably hiding here.
Yes. Come over here. Will do.
I hope we can kill at least one archer. Come on. Well, we took quite a lot of damage back. Those are spearmen. I'm surprised how much damage they took. Now you will move there. You'll help with the flank, and you guys
Come over here.
will start the whole thing.
No mercy.
Oh, so just the ranged attacks were enough. Nice. Now, did it affect? It definitely affected what we are trying to do here. So we lost the whole... You lost one level of influence. And all of the influence that we build up towards the next level. So that is pretty damn punishing. Well, lesson learned.
Off we go.
Now, you guys, what are we gonna do with you? First, we're gonna group up.
Follow me. Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna use them to settle somewhere around here. These guys will settle here, and then the scouts will settle here. And they'll also take care of the lair here. And all of the bears running around. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the outpost. What's this?
I have something here that should please us both.
Non-aggression pact. I think I'll take that.
Accepted. Welcome as a...
Because I don't want to fight him. We have room in the north to expand. Plus, once we get the option to embark, we have more territories. It's not much, but there are some more territories to the north that we can still claim. And we will be able to probably expand in this direction, so I don't really need to fight with him. I just want to secure the border here and then ignore him as much as possible. Next. Okay. I have to keep an eye, come on the population, because I actually, there is one thing that I need to do. What I should do always is change the policy here. We want, pretty sure we want growth. I use one of these. Yeah, let's lock manually one scientist. And from now on, we'll let the game organize things, focus on growth. Grievance, what happened? With whom?
How do you do?
With
In every sense of the
Morians, what happened? Attacked one of our armies. I think I will demand reparations. Don't think she's gonna pay, but what happened exactly? This is, we can win this. What the hell? The AI definitely could use some improvements. I mean, why would you do this?
For your family!
And we unlocked a new star. That's yeah, that's a military star. It's probably our first military star. Next one is 13. We'll have to do something with our science. We are supposed to be scientists now, and we are not getting any tags. Thinking if going scientists for this era was a good choice, maybe I should have gone builders, get some more production, and delay the science by one era. Because it feels like we are falling behind production-wise. Okay, you will be heading to the capital. I hope I'll be able to get home safely through this territory, but it doesn't look like there are any units here.
Let's go.
Okay, you will do some bear hunting and then also archer hunting.
I'm on it.
There is a bear.
Charge!
How much influence do we need for the next outpost? 60. Yeah, because it's right next to our city, so it's cheaper. 4, 9, 4, 7. All of that is bad. Don't have any recommendations. But if he's... I probably don't want to settle on the coast, because once naval warfare becomes a thing, coastal cities are quite easy to take. So for defensive purposes, maybe settling here is not a horrible idea. 5, 6, 4, 7. All of this is bad. 3, 9, 4, 7. So it's either here or here. If we settle here, if this city ever gets attacked, then we can have 2 range units sitting behind it, and the attackers will be coming this way. So it's gonna be a nightmare for attackers. Okay, let's set the outpost here. And we get iron from this. Okay, is there anything else? Some luxuries maybe in the sea? No. Now when we have peace treaty, maybe we could use these units. Let's see, is there anything? And yeah, as you can see, the Persians assimilated the free city as expected. How are we doing down here? Look at that. We are already cordial and pretty close to friendly. Let's go this way. At some point I'll pull back because I don't want to have unprotected southern border, but right now I want to make sure that we can expand in this direction and we don't get ambushed by someone, or if we get ambushed that we have the means to react. Yep, as expected.
A pleasure
You are
to see you
hesitant.
again.
I'll try this treaty again.
I have something
There we
here
go.
that should please us
Can we
both.
trade now? Salt.
A proposal.
Let's check the details about salt. Stability food. Oh yeah. And it's gonna be transported over the sea. So it's probably gonna be more difficult to block this trade route. Sure, 81 is pretty cheap. The other one, it's only 60. Hell yeah. Because the bonus is for each copy. This was a great deal. And what does it look like here? I'm really quite curious what's gonna happen once we become friendly. There, this is what we want.
Off we go.
Let's go.
Where did the bear go? Okay, this is probably gonna take a while to... Oh, to create. It's only 3 turns, nice. Thinking if I want to attach this to the capital. Because we'll also want to attach this territory to the capital. One, 2, 3. No, that's too many. Yeah, I think I will do it. Our capital currently controls only one outpost. The Zhao reached classical era as Romans. Yeah, Romans are pretty strong. We gained another star.
Follow me. All together.
I think I'll just do instant resolution here. The terrain is kind of annoying, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, you didn't lose any units, that's important. You guys... We want to destroy that layer that's, I think, here.
Of course, yes.
How are we doing compared to the others? We are second. You're not doing that bad, just that one runaway save. I'd really like to see how the territory looks like around them. Why is there always this one runaway save? How many wonders there are? Or what makes their starting location so special? Next. More population, excellent. Let's see. Doesn't look like growth focus. On the other hand, the earlier we get the animal barns, the faster we will grow, because we'll get quite a lot of food from the barns. I'm just not sure that the AI is smart enough to take this into consideration. If it is, then holy crap. Also, there's one thing that probably affects the decision. Yeah, it doesn't change the time at which the city would grow, so it makes sense. Okay, that's not bad. This is something that the AI definitely considers. It doesn't just blindly stack up more farmers. Good. Now you guys have to resettle here. And we can immediately turn this into a city. Oh, so we didn't have to rebuild the outpost. We just had to pay the influence once again so we can start using it again. The infrastructure was already built. It didn't get destroyed as the outpost was ransacked. Okay, good to know. Sure, let's turn it into a city. What do we start with? I think I want to start with flood irrigation. It's gonna take forever, but we will, as we get more people, it should be easier to finish it like earlier than in 24 turns. There are quite a few rivers around here. Okay, after we finish that, we'll decide what's gonna be next. I'm not quite sure. I'll probably need the Maker's Quarters. And maybe one of these two.
Over this way.
It seems that someone already destroyed that layer. Okay, there was a curiosity for plus 30 signs. That's not bad. Now we have access to roads and chariots. Fast, hard-hitting mounted unit able to charge enemies, receive bonus combat strength if attacking non-adjacent enemies, unable to climb fortification. Do we want chariots? How fast are you? You have 6 movement. I was thinking about buying one if we have the money for it, and attaching it to our scouts to give them some extra punch. What's next? Organized warfare into standing army so that we get access to hoplites and we upgrade our spearmen to hoplites. Yeah, that makes sense. Because at this point I don't want to get more units necessarily. I just want to upgrade the ones that we have. How much is the chariot? Wait, I thought I had copper. Or... okay. Oh, it requires 2 copper. Well, that changes things. So no chariot for us. As the units get stronger over time, they also get much more, not necessarily expensive, but much more difficult to get because of the strategic resource requirements. Later, you need, or you get units that need like, I don't know, 3 oil and like 2 other resources just for 1 unit. So these late game units, they are quite difficult to maintain, or not to maintain, to get. I kind of like that because it's forcing some variability into your army. You can't just pick the best unit and spam like 20 copies, because you'll never have the strategic resources to pull that off. You have to be creative and work with your strategic resources.
Follow me. Come over
I
here.
want to catch that bear, finally. Oh, come on. What do you
Have a
want?
seat. Have a glass. Let's get to know each other.
You have sage. But I don't have enough money to buy it. Never mind. Would you be willing to share maps now?
I have something
No.
here that should please us both.
What is this? What can I ransack? I probably can ransack the trading post? Yeah. That will give me 200 gold. I have no idea what effect that would have. This is a decent spot. Unfortunately, it's in between all of the high ground, so it would be a pain in the ass defending it. Actually, settle here. Next.
This stretches my code, but not to breaking point.
Why are you suspicious? Oh, sure, I think we can buy another luxury. Whoa, that's an expensive one. Because we have to transport it over quite a long distance, I think. Maybe I'll pause and check some other options.
Here is a proposal to get your
You
heart
want non-aggression
racing.
pact? Yes, please.
Accepted. Welcome
Don't want
as
to
a warm
fight
day in
anyone. What about the sage? It's even worse, dude. Oof.
No.
What about you guys? Do you have some new luxuries, perhaps? No, we only have the sword. How much money do we have? We have 600 gold somehow. I don't think... Unless I missed something. Wait. Maybe I did miss something. No, this is too far. I thought that we might be able to get the copper, but I don't think so. Yes, I don't think we'll get that chariot. Instead, I'm gonna buy one more scout rider. I do want the scientist though. And I'm gonna buy the marble after all. Oh, this is what happened. They accepted, was it last turn or the turn before that? We had the grievance for 400 gold and they accepted. Excellent. That's how we get the money.
Follow me. Off we go.
I guess these guys killed the bear.
Over this way.
And scouts ignore zone of control. That's nice. At least the raiders. Okay, so now we are friendly. For mere 906 influence, we can start the assimilation. Holy crap. Okay. Well, we are making almost 100 influence per turn, so it won't take that long, but damn, it's expensive. But if I understand it correctly, when we assimilate them, we should also get their units. And they have 8 units here. 2 warriors, a chariot, a spearman, and 4 more spearmen. Holy crap. I can rent them for 20 turns for 131 gold. No. We want to get this whole thing. Is there even more units? Damn. Maybe that's why it's so expensive. Probably. Oops. Really? Got cancelled? What? Didn't want that. This is what I wanted. I still want to set up this outpost first. Okay. I think I even want this one. I'm not even thinking about civics. Damn. So we need to get influence to attach these outposts. Okay, let's make a cut here. I'll have to figure out what, or in what order we're gonna do this. And we will have to do something about these guys. I completely missed them, and I have a feeling they're gonna attack us somewhere. Hopefully we can get back in time. We have all four our armies, for all three our armies ready to go back and hopefully kill them before they do any damage. But it's gonna be next episode. We are done with this one, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.